Hello everyone, my name is Karim Bushusha. I am a senior environment artist and lighting artist. Today I'm going to show you how you can achieve a realistic lighting into Unreal Engine. And here is my portfolio on ArtStation. You can follow me to get more free tutorials. Today I'm going to talk about um, many types of lighting, exterior lighting, and how we can use the lighting easily in Unreal Engine, or how we can achieve realistic lighting. Okay, so let's jump on it. So first thing I'm going to talk about exterior lighting. Okay, so there is two type of lighting we can create easily in Unreal Engine. So let's talk about the first one. So the first type, I'm going to use HDRI backdrop. So how we can get HDRI drop? We can get it from plugin, setting plugin, and if you write HDRI drop, you can find it here and hit the button, and then it's gonna asking you to restart. Okay, so press restart and open it again, and then you can find it here in lighting HDRI backdrop. You can just drag it and drop here. Let's remove this one, and we can put it there. You can scale it as you want. If it's scale about, uh, let's log it 0.5, 0.1. Okay, so you can scale it as you want, but I will leave it like this. So the first thing we have to add post processing, okay, because this is very important. And then I'm gonna to go to exposure, okay, and make sure you turn off game setting here and make it. We need to make the exposure as a default, so I'm gonna to use auto exposure histogram, and then make it exposure 1 and open the minimum and maximum and make it 1 2. Okay, and after that, I'm gonna to go ambient occlusion. Okay, so here I add too much ambient occlusion, so I'm gonna to reduce it. Okay, so that's good for me now. And make sure our white balance is a default. Okay, so let's make it default here. Okay, to make sure everything was a default value. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, so now we have everything as a default. Okay, so let's back to HDRI drop. Okay, so if you add HDRI drop and we can rotate it, as you can see here, the lighting it's changed and it gives you really nice lighting. And also there is a website, it's called HDRI Haven. You can get free HDRI image, and it's really nice. Okay, but before we add any lighting, uh, I prefer to create sphere. Okay, and scale it like this, and take another one by alt. Okay, and I create two type of material, one for chrome, okay, and one for gray. So if we open these two material, so this is basically how you can get chrome material, make it metallic 1 and roughness 0, and for the color it's white. Okay, but for the gray, we have here it's gray, metallic 0 and roughness 1. And for the gray, I'm gonna to use it as 0 1.8. Okay, because this is the correct grayscale in the color space in Unreal Engine. Okay, so now you can make some look dev and you make sure everything is correct like real life. Okay, so we mostly use it if you are using it in the photorealism image. Okay, so now we can start work on the we can start working the backdrop. So for example, I need to make a nice um, lighting. So I have this snow. I bring it from HDR11. Okay, so I need this kind of light. Okay, so I just bracket and put it here, and we look at here. It's good, so we can reduce. like this, okay, because I don't need too much lighting. And if we rotate it, we can get the nice light shadow. So I'm gonna to make it like this, okay, and then I will drag it direction light, okay, and from direction light. So here is some mistakes you have to know up first if you want to achieve a nice lighting. So some people, they just add the direction light and they doesn't know what is the correct place they have to add it in the lighting. So for example, now I have this character. So if I rotate this lighting, okay, so never put your light in the front of the character because it's gonna be flat and you can get any nice shadow in the receipt area. So what I'm gonna doing now, so I will rotate my lighting until to get this uh, fill light. This is called fill light. If you see this edges here, it's called fill light, and this is probably it's gonna give you really nice lighting mood. Okay, so I'm gonna move it like this, okay, and in the same time, as you can see here, there is some reset area here. Here is lighting, and here is shadow. Here is lighting, and the other part here is there is a light. So we can add s- some models on top of this to get more shadows here, but it doesn't matter. So I am fine with this. So let's try to move it more. I think it's fine. Okay. And then I will reduce the light intensity for about 4, and we can open temperature and then change it to something warm to have blue color and yellow color to have some color harmonies. Okay. Okay. So now if you can see this part now, it's dark. There is no ambient occlusion. So with backdrop, it makes automatically it's something is called fake global illumination. So if we change this value now, as you can see here, you will get a bounced light from directional light, and this is really nice in the backdrop. It is not gi, it is not ray tracing. It's a fake lighting, okay. So it's good because we have here it's sunlight, it came here and it should be make a bounced light here, so it's not too bad. Okay, so now it's good enough for me. Okay, so now I am gonna jump on uh, the fog. So I will remove the fog and I will create fog beginning. Okay, and let's change the value here. We can get not too much. I think that's enough to just have some depth here. Okay. Also, we can I don't you can't get the rays from the sun because the looks here it's overcasting. So with the overcasting, we can't get the rays. So don't add the rays to just respect the lighting. Okay, as a real live. Okay, but you can get for sure it's fog because the fog is working with the overcasting mode. So it's good now for me. So we can back to post processing and let's go to here. Okay, so for the temperature, you can change as you wish. So you can get it's warm day or cold day. So it depends about what story you want to tell. Okay, so I'm gonna to make a contrast more. Okay, and let's change the contrast light. most of some people they like this mood, but for me I don't prefer this mood, so I'm trying to make something more natural. So I like to add some green and maybe some blue here. Okay, that's good for me now. And then we gonna work on, if we add here. Okay, so now it's time to add some supporting light. So with the exposure to, if we go back to exposure, if you change the exposure, you can control of how much the light contrast you will get in your scene. So you can reduce it like this. Okay, and now we can start working on, I will just hide this, and we can start working on the other parts. So I can add, if I turn on my VFX here, so we can go to here and add some point light. Okay, and for the point light, we have to reduce this range, okay, to match the flame. And for the flame, there is a temperature for the flame. It's about 100,000, 1,700. Okay, and we can move it here, and from source radius soft, we can change it. Okay, and we can make it like this for it's good. And let's add it here too. Why I add this? Because I need to have some color harmony between the blue and uh, the orange. Okay, so I will jump here. Uh, let's have it more action mood. Okay, and I feel this too much, so we can make it like 3. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, and now if we can add, for example, one more point light here. Okay, let's copy this and grab it here to just have some bounced light and nice uh, fill light on the character. So we can move it like this. Okay, you see now it's much better from this, because it's normally you have to get some bounced from the flame, because the character is near from the flame or from the fire. Okay, so, and also we can make another one here, but in this time we will change to something blue. Okay, so we can add it like this. So now we have a nice, it's too much. So let's reduce this, because I don't need to affect on the ground. Okay, and also I need to, yes, visible here too. So that's good for me. Okay, and we can back to hdri drop, and if we need to change the color or anything, we can back to, this is called a blueprint, so we can get the skylight here and you can change your color from here as you wish. You see, they're gonna be changed. your mood. Okay, so now I'm gonna back to post processing, and let's change this to more blue. I think now we have a nice lighting. Okay, so if we take a camera to see, now we have nice, very nice lighting, and you see this is a close camera. You see here is a nice bounced light and is not too bright. And it's important to not make the your sky or your backgrounds too bright. Also, if you have a dark area here, you have to make the background is more bright. And if you have here is more bright, you have to make your backgrounds more darker. Okay, to just make some eye catching. Something is called eye catching. Okay, and from direction light, maybe we can move it to blue. Okay, not too much because in overcasting, the sun is get, didn't get the too much shadow. So I think that's enough for now. Okay, and now here we go. We have a nice lighting. Okay, so from the post processing now, we can change our mood if you want. So we can make it, as I told you, more warmer, and you can change the story. Okay, you can get more action like this, or we can change from here. Also, you can take your image and add it in Photoshop and make you whatever you can add some curves and some color correction, and then you can pack it as LED. Okay, so but I will not jump on it now. So uh, that's good. You can get some bounced light from HDRI drop. So if we make it like 1, 2, you see now it's good. So we have a blue overall, and now we have orange. So it makes some color harmony. Okay, let's take another one here and make a small bounce here. It's much better, right? Okay, so that's it. So if we can go back here, you see it's really nice lighting. Okay, so this is the first thing. Okay, so we can go to the other project. It is the same. Okay, but I'm gonna to work on the other type of lighting. I will not use backdrop, so let's remove backdrop. Let's remove any lighting here. So let's remove all of them. Also fog, I'm gonna to remove fog. Okay, so now it's completely dark. So there is really nice lighting mood now. It's generated in the, I think, in the latest version of Unreal Engine, from start from 4.26, something like that, or 25. Okay, so you can get it from environment. Okay, we can get from environment and light mixer. And if you didn't get here, you can find it plugin and volumetric. You can turn off volumetric, and also it's cloud. It's not cloud, sky. On sky, no. I think it's gonna be here. Okay, so I will create skylights, and create atmosphere, and create volumetric cloud. Okay, so if you look at here, it's completely dark. So the reason here, I have to type here atmosphere. Uh, yes, atmosphere. No, oh, I think as I remember, it's here. Uh, oh, okay, minimize, go normal, advanced, and type atmosphere again. So I will turn off this, and I will turn it again. Okay, so we back to post processing, and from the white balance global, I will reset all of them. Okay, to just see how it's gonna be looks. Okay, and from VFX, let's turn off this. Okay, so in the lighting skylight, I will turn off real light, real time capture. Okay, and turn off this, and look it again. Okay, uh, I just need to check there is, yes, this is the only light we have now. Okay, so now if I press Control and Alt and just change the lighting, it's gonna be change. But make sure, okay, so game setting, you have to make it close. Okay, and post processing, make sure exposure. Now we can remove now. Hmm, something is weird here. Pause. Okay, so the problem was I have to remove the lighting again and add it again. Okay, so after we add the lighting again, so now we can press Alt, Control and L from the keyboard, and just move your mouse without clicking anything. Just move it your mouse. So now you can get really nice lighting modes. Okay, so let's make the lighting like this. Okay, and let's move on this. So if we change, for example, atmosphere here, so see what's gonna happen. It's really, really nice sky and the mood overall. So let's move your light here. Okay, and we can put like this. And from mini scattering, we can add some fog, and it's really, really nice fog. Okay, here you can get s- some nice fog too. You can control mini, as you can see here. You can play with all of this setting to get nice lighting. Okay, so we can move it like this, and you see it's really nice sky. It's very, very natural, and it looks really nice. Okay, so we get easy lighting, and here for the volumetric cloud, you can control of your cloud. Okay, but it's fine. We can leave it like this. Okay, you see here, it's a really nice mood. So without doing anything, just change some parameters and you can get really nice lights. Okay, here's some atmosphere, change the atmosphere to get, for example, it's Mars mood. Okay, you see we can change, for example, you can get here nice color, and from the skylight we can change the this of skylight because I feel it's more bright, or we can change the color here like this. I think now it's more natural. Okay, and if we have a lighting here, we can add some supported light. Okay, so we can add, for example, this light. Okay, and we're gonna change, not from here, gonna change the radius and angle cone 2. Okay, and we can press here, and let's take the color from here. Okay, and we can make it 3 to just have some uh, fill light, rim light, sorry. Oh, no, sorry, fill light. It's fill light, not rim light. We don't need rim light now. But the lighting is not matching with what we have here, so let's back it to white. Okay, so I think it's much better. Oh, yes, here we can get some soft shadow. Okay, just make it 4, not too much, don't need it too much. And we can change the radius, just a bit of lighting here. Uh, if you move it like this, so now we have a really nice lighting without doing anything. So just change the light direction, and that's it. Okay. And the most of the people, I saw many people, they just add the light direction and they don't care about where is the shadow came from. And the light direction to be, it's really important, because if you see here, it's completely different. If you add your light from this direction, your scene is gonna completely flat. But if you have something like this, it's really really nice light. So also you can add another direction light, but I am not preferred to add the another one, but it's fine. We can add point light, and let's change the radius. Okay, we can add some fake light. I'm really like to add some fake light, so I will move it to something yellow. Okay, and here I will add one more to just have some fill lights here, and we can make another one to add one more fill lights. But let's change the radius. You see, it gives me some uh, a nice lighting mood. Okay, so we can move it here too. So now you get really nice lighting. Also, sometimes I prefer to add the same light here in the top of the mountain. So we can put it here. Okay, so let's use this, and or we can change it with direction. Sorry, we can add spotlight. So let's add a spotlight here. Um, we can change to yellow. It's not affected too much, so we can remove it. It's fine. If it doesn't affect, so we can remove it for sure. So I think we don't need more lighting. I think that's enough. And now we have a really nice lighting mood. So we can go back here and change sky atmosphere. I think that's enough. Also from the scattering, you can change your lights, your fog color here. So you see it's changed the color scattering. So this the second type of lighting you can get with the realistic or photorealism lighting. Okay, so let's jump on the last one. It's for the cinematic lighting, and for the if you have something is like interview, or you have you need to add some cinematic lighting on your character. So there is rules here. It's called three types of light. Three types of light. That's mean you have to add three lights. One for one for the key light, and the other one is for fill light and rim light. And you, if you type here in Google and you add you type cinematic lighting, so you can find something like that. It's left light and full shadow here. So what does it mean? Oh, that's that's my here. This is my tutorial I made it before. What? Someone stole my. Oh my. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Someone stole my lighting. Oh, let's see it again. Okay, so doesn't matter. Oh, you see here, it's my light. So this is my, and someone tried to make it the same. Oh, weird. Okay, it's okay, no problem. Okay, so there is a three type of lighting here. It's you see, it's key light and fill light and rim light. Okay, so how we can use this? So I'm gonna to remove all lighting here. It's completely dark, and I add one of my work I made it before. And the first light here, it's called key light. And what is a key light? It's key light. It's a main source lighting, and I prefer to add the lighting on top of this and make this V shape because it's really important in the cinematic lighting. Okay, so I will make this V shape. Okay, and we can go to the soft radius to make it more. You see here, we need to have more soft shadow. Okay, and I will reduce this light, and we can change the light color to more blue. Okay, so after we add the key light, we need another lighting. It's called fill light. What is the fill light? You need to have supported light here to make this dark shadow more bright. So I will have it like 0.5 or maybe 0.2. It's still dark, but it's not like this. This is too dark, so it is not correct. So I will add it here. Okay, and we can move it like this. So if we look at this, it's much better before. Okay, and we still have this V shape. Okay, so I will make it 0, 5. 5 is good. And the last one is called fill light. What does the fill light means? Fill light, you have to add it in top, or it's called backlight. So the backlight, it works to make your character separate from the background. You have to make some selection from your background and your main character. So I will add it here, and sometimes some people see they make the lighting is like uh, more warm, so we can change the light. Okay, So I will just add more light here, not too much. Let's move it back here. Okay, to just have some fill light. Okay, and also sometimes I need to have more supported light to just give me reflection on the side, and it give really nice shadow, really nice mood too. So I can just make it like one. Okay, that's, oops, I think that's good. Okay, and we can add it here too. Zero point 0.3. Okay, so if I open the sequence now, we can select this camera, right click, pilot, and here we go. You see, now we have a really, really nice lighting. Okay, so we can just make this more blue to match the background. Okay, and this one too. And here we go. If we play it,
Metahumans are high-fidelity digital characters created by you, the user, on our new content
it's
creation
really
platform,
nice
Meta
lighting,
Human
and it's
Creator.
easy to make it
I am
not too
fully
much.
rigged, ready for animation and motion capture, allowing you to work in context. With everything running live in Unreal,
And let's play this. We can see the full
I am
lighting here.
Metahuman, the next generation of digital human powered by Unreal Engine. Metahumans are high-fidelity digital characters created by you, the user, on our new content creation platform, Meta Human Creator. I am fully rigged,
You see, the light
ready for animation
is
and
really
motion
nice,
capture,
and it's
allowing
realistic too. So we we added now three types of lighting, and it's really easy to have a realistic lighting. I hope you enjoy with this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please don't forget to share and subscribe my channel and follow me in my art station, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for time. See you. Bye.